Hello students, today in this video we are going to discuss some of the most important synonyms and antonyms which has been repeated in various government exams over the years. The words for which we are going to discuss synonyms and antonyms of have been repeated in various exams such as SI exams, constable exams, bank jobs, railway jobs, as well as central and state government jobs. So if you are preparing for any competitive exam, pay attention to each and every word that I am going to discuss. In this slide, you can see the words for which we are going to discuss the synonyms and antonyms of. These words have been repeated in various government exams and particularly in that of 2013 constable paper. So let's have a brief look at the words. They are nepotism, foe, imperious, illicit, oblique, shallow, paucity, novel, repel, and acquit. Now let's discuss the first word. The first word is nepotism. Pause the video and try to guess the meaning of the word nepotism by looking at the picture that is being shown on this slide. Here in this picture, there are a lot of people, but most of them are in the background and the spotlight is shining on only one person. Here, this picture is showing that this particular person is being treated with special importance. So what does the word nepotism means? It is treating a person in a special manner, especially because this particular person might be your friend or relative. Now let's look at the synonyms of the word nepotism. A synonym is a word which has the same meaning as the given word. So coming to the synonyms of the word nepotism, they are bias, discrimination, inequity, partisanship, partiality, preference, one-sidedness, and preferential treatment. All these words have the same meaning of treating a person with special importance. So, these words become the synonyms of the word nepotism. Now let's look at the antonyms of the word nepotism. An antonym is a word which has the opposite meaning of the given word. Coming to the antonyms of nepotism, they are fairness, neutrality, objectivity, impartiality, indifference, and unbiasedness. All these words have the same meaning, which is to treat everyone in an equal manner. As I have said earlier, the word nepotism means treating a person in a special manner, which is opposite to treating everyone in an equal manner. So, these words become the antonyms of the word nepotism. Now let's discuss the next word, which is foe. Pause the video and try to guess the meaning of the word foe by looking at the picture that is being shown on this slide. As you can guess, the word foe means an enemy. Now what are the synonyms of the word foe? They are enemy, opponent, hostile, adversary, antagonist, attacker, and rival. All these words more or less means an enemy. So these words become the synonyms of the word foe. Now let's look at the antonyms of the word foe, which are friend, ally, buddy, fellow, pal, and colleague. All these words have the same meaning, that is, someone who is not our enemy. So these words become the antonyms of the word foe, which means an enemy. Now let's come to the next word, which is imperious. Pause the video and try to guess the meaning of this word by looking at the picture that is shown on the slide. Here you can see two persons. There is a woman who is staring angrily at a man, and the man looks frightened. So what does the word imperious means? It means commanding, ascendant, imperial, lordly, and majestic. Now let's look at the synonyms of the word imperious, which are domineering, authoritarian, arrogant, autocratic, despotic, and tyrannical. All these words have the same meaning of commanding over someone, but each of these words is used in different contexts. For example, the words authoritarian, autocratic, despotic, and tyrannical can be used while you are talking about a government which doesn't value the freedoms of its citizens. And the words domineering and arrogant can be used when you are speaking about individual persons. I hope you understood the difference. Now let's look at the antonyms of the word imperious. They are humble, meek, modest, unassuming, docile, and obedient. Now let's come to the next word, which is illicit. By looking at the picture that is shown on this slide, you can easily guess the meaning of the word illicit, which means something that is immoral or illegal. It can be something illegal such as dealing with drugs, or it can be something immoral such as taking bribes and involving in corruption. Now let's look at the synonyms of the word illicit, which are illegal, unlawful, criminal, felonious, unauthorized, illegitimate, and wrongful. Each and every one of these words have the same meaning of being illegal or immoral. So these words become the synonyms of the word illicit. Now let's look at the antonyms of the word illicit, which are legitimate, legal, lawful, good, ethical, and righteous. As we have discussed earlier, the word illicit means something immoral or unethical. Each and every one of the words that are discussed here has the same meaning of being something that is not immoral or unethical. So, these words become antonyms of the word illicit. Coming to the next word, which is oblique. The word oblique means something that is not straight, something that is slant. For example, a fracture which is slant can be called as an oblique fracture. Now let's look at the synonyms of the word oblique, which are tilted, uneven, crooked, slanting, slanted, and skewed. Each and every one of these words means something that is not straight, something that is slant. So these words become the synonyms of the word oblique. Coming to the antonyms of the word oblique, they are straight, regular, level, uniform, even, and symmetric. As we have discussed earlier, the word oblique means something that is not straight, that something that is slant. And each and every one of the words that are shown on this slide has the meaning of something that is straight. So these words become the antonyms of the word oblique. For more informative videos like these, which are useful for competitive exams, and to get regular updates on various job notifications released by central government and state government, subscribe to our YouTube channel and join our Telegram group. Yours truly, Get the Job Academy.